The Bold and Beautiful show 5,417. VTR 9/11/2008.
I want you to leave.
Answer me, Taylor.
I'm through talking about this. Would you just go?
Who would you rather be with? Ridge or my son? Or do I already know?
I know. I know.
She's gone. My marriage to Donna is over.
Hey, Donna. Hey, you all right?
I got your new address at the office. Staying at Ashley's here?
Yeah. I picked up a short-term sub at Will Ashley's in Europe working at Forrester International. Hey, you all right? You seem sad.
It's over.
What, Eric ended the marriage?
No, I did. Ugh. This is ridiculous. God, why am I getting so upset? You and Mom haven't been together in years.
But you wish we were?
Dumb, isn't it?
Not at all.
Mom says it's normal.
She would know.
I feel guilty bringing it up right before a wedding. But if I don't say something now, God, don't get me wrong, like, Rick is a good guy. He stood by her through everything. But if I don't say something now, it can be forever. It's serious, Dad.
Yeah, very.
And she wants me to be a part of it.
Maid of honor.
Yeah. God, I couldn't say no. I'll have to be there with a big, fat smile on my face. But inside, it's gonna hurt.
I'm sorry. But your mom and me, it's just not realistic. She doesn't have those feelings for me anymore.
You're still in love with Ridge.
You are twisting my words.
Give me back my husband. That's what you said.
I was reacting because you were baiting me.
No, we were talking about Rick, my son, the man you're about to marry. Do you think he's just some kind of consolation
I'm not
prize?
having this discussion with you.
Do you love my son?
Of course I do. Would you stop it? Stop being ridiculous.
No, Taylor, something was revealed here. Something that you were hiding, and I'm not even sure that you're aware of it.
No. What was happening is, just before you came here, Steffi was in here talking to me about her father, and that's what was on my mind.
You weren't just talking about him. You told me to give him back to you. You still want a life with Ridge.
Well, that's because I had a life with Ridge, because we had a beautiful life together. It was a love affair like no other.
Better than what you have with Rick?
Different. And stop looking at me like that, okay? I'm not pining away for Ridge. Our marriage ended years ago. I know that. I've moved on. Or did you forget that, too, that I was married to Nick?
Well, that marriage failed.
That's right. That is my point exactly. Ridge had nothing at all to do with that. I let Nick go because he couldn't let go of you. And why is that? Because you were the wedge once again. I can see exactly what you're doing. So just stop it, okay? You are not coming between Rick and me. I'm not going to let you do it. So just stop.
You were right. You were right about Donna.
Did I say I told you so?
No.
But you could.
Eric, you gave that relationship your very best. And not that it didn't hurt me, but it didn't really surprise me. Because that's just the kind of man that you are. You have got a good heart. That's why I never gave up, believing that one day that heart would lead you right back to me. Not that it has.
Yet.
Well, that's up to you, isn't it?
When did you ever leave anything up to me?
You always say that. Eric, you're here. You're alive. You're here for the family and me, and that's all I need right now.
Look, I can't. I shouldn't be here.
Look, Donna, wait a second. Come on, talk to me. Please.
I can't. Okay, I can't. I don't have anyone else to turn to.
Come on. Look at me. Come on, it's okay. Just talk to me. Just, come on, breathe. All right, so you ended things with Eric. Tell me what happened.
I had to.
Why? I don't understand. I mean, last time we spoke, you were all about trying to get him back.
Pam came to see me. She told me she's responsible for everything.
No. Pam
the snake
came.
for my,
Pam
my
came to the
mother.
house. What happened? Is she in custody?
No.
But you're here. What, you got away?
I made her a deal.
You let her escape, Donna. We gotta call the police, all right?
No,
We gotta file a
my God,
report.
no. She threatened to hurt everybody I love if I don't break it off with him. Which is why I had to do it. I had to make it real. I had to break his heart. It was the only way.
I don't get it. I mean, you're all about trying to get him back, and what, suddenly you pull a 180? I mean, what did you tell him?
I told him that what he saw was real. I told him I broke it off because of you.
I don't mean to lay this on you, Dad.
Look, you can always come to me about anything, all right? If there's something on your mind, I want to know what it is. I want to hear about it before it turns into a big thing. Look, just because we don't all live under the same roof, you, Phoebe, me, Thomas, your mom, I mean, we're still connected. We will always be family. We will always love each other.
This is not about Ridge. This is about Rick. And you're trying to create a roadblock to keep us from getting married.
If you still have feelings for your ex, you shouldn't be marrying anybody.
Oh my God.
Now that's funny.
It is. It's very funny. It's hilarious coming from you.
Now you're trying to make this about me.
It is about you. You and your pathological need to make me unhappy.
Taylor, I thought we'd gotten past all this when you entrusted me with your child.
That was a decision that was made for what's best for Jack.
I know you've had a really difficult time these last few years. You need somebody to blame.
I do blame you, Brooke. I do. Well, not for everything. I mean, I can't blame you for the fact that I was presumed dead, and then suddenly there was nothing standing in the way for you to go after Ridge and my children. But what was really interesting was that Ridge still chose to be with me, but you couldn't accept that part. So then you used RJ, a little baby, to try to rip my marriage apart.
I was fighting for my family.
What about my family? Look at what you did to my children. You, Thomas, Steffy, Phoebe, me, Ridge. Look at all those lives. Ridge, who was the love of my life.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. On the eve of your getting married to my son, you're calling Ridge the love of your life, not Rick?
Do you want me to be an old maid and just go ahead and give up on romance and not live my life, be alone forever? I'm trying to move on.
You are trying to replace Ridge with Rick.
Well, at least he'd be the one man you couldn't seduce.
So this is revenge. I thought you were upset with me about Jack, because he's really my child. But this goes much deeper. Rick is not your first choice.
You think Ridge is? Well, aren't you with him? I thought the two of you were together, or is there something I don't know? You got him. This is what you wanted. Isn't that enough? Brooke, I just want to be happy with a man who loves me and only me. All right? So stop trying to come between us. Now get out. Leave. Now!
You're still in love with Ridge. We both know it. I just pray that you think long and hard about this before you marry my son.
Thank you. Thanks for understanding.
Would you like some time alone?
Yeah.
So you want me to call Marcus for you? Here, drink that.
No, I don't want to be around my family. I mean, they'll know that something's wrong.
You need a place to stay. Why don't you stay here?
With you?
You want Eric to believe her together, right? What better way to convince him? I mean, not only do you have to convince Eric, everyone's got to believe your story. Especially Pam, because she's out there, Donna. And she's watching you. And she's waiting to see if you really ended your marriage.
You're right. You're right. I can't give her any reason to go after Eric or anyone else I love. I mean, I have to protect them. I have to protect my family.
Ray, you don't have to do this alone.
You always say that.
Because it's true. And it always will be. Come here.
there you are. I've been calling your cell phone.
Left it on my desk. What's going on?
Wait, give me a minute. My head's really spinning.
You all right? What happened?
No, it's Taylor.
Don't tell me she changed her mind about Jack.
No.
She all right? Kids all right?
Yeah, fine. It's about Rick.
The wedding.
I thought I could reason with her, tell her how wrong this is.
Logan, I don't believe I'm saying this, but Rick and Taylor, they may actually be right for each other.
He has been very supportive of her, and she needed that desperately. But she doesn't love him, not the way that he deserves to be loved.
Been saying that since they got together.
Well, now I know the truth. I mean, she's been going on and on about Rick, about how wonderful he is and how he saved her from all these horrible things, but really he's just a Band-Aid on an old wound.
What does that mean?
That means that she's not really in love with Rick. He's her second choice.
Second to whom?
To you. She's still madly, completely in love with you.
No, Taylor's moved on. We have a family. We have 3 amazing kids. Of course there are going to be some feelings there.
She called you the love of her life.
Oh, Logan, that's just a figure of speech.
No, Rich, I think there's more to it. She's still in love with you, and she always will be.
Where are you getting this from?
I went to see Taylor today, and she started talking about Rick and their upcoming wedding. And I was begging with her and pleading with her to tell me what I could do to stop her from going down that road. And she pretty much blurted out, "Give me back my husband." I mean, those were her exact words. She still looks at you as if you're her husband. And if she feels that way, she has no business marrying Rick. You really need to talk to her.
I'm floored. I'm absolutely floored here.
I think you're the only person she'll listen to. It's really not fair to Rick to go on believing that Taylor is devoted to him. Please, Ridge, they shouldn't get married. I'm not just concerned about my son, but I'm also concerned about Taylor. Go to her. You've got to talk to her and explain. Get her to understand. Please.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Don't you? I want you back.
I'm glad she did.